Hi, I'm Greg Artim. I'm the managing attorney at Artim Law, and today we're going to talk about credit card statute of limitations on Pennsylvania lawsuits. So, whenever somebody is sued on a credit card case and they call my office, one of the very first things that comes out of their mouth is, hey, what's the statute of limitations on this? And it's not always that important to know that, believe it or not, because it's not a defense that we use a whole lot. But what I'd like to do is go through a couple different categories here to describe exactly what the statute of limitations is and how it applies to your case. So the first question is, what is the statute of limitations? The statute of limitations is simply a time frame within which a creditor has to sue you. That's literally all it is. Whenever you default on an account, they have a certain time frame after that in order to file a lawsuit against you. If they file within that time, they've met the statute of limitations and they can move forward. If they file outside of that time, there's a burden upon you to notify the court, let them know, and you can potentially have your case dismissed. So the real big question here is, how long is the statute of limitations? So on a credit card case in Pennsylvania, the standard statute of limitations is going to be 4 years. And what this 4 years means is that they have a time from your default until a period of 4 years later within which to sue you. So when you make your last payment on that credit card account and you miss a payment 30 days later, that's when your statute starts to run. So from that time frame, they have 4 years to file a lawsuit against you. Now there are a few exceptions on these cases, and they're based upon specific credit card accounts. If you have a Discover account or a Capital One account, we can often make an argument that you only have a 3-year statute of limitations. And the reasons for that is because in the Discover agreement and in the Capital One agreement, they actually have provisions in there setting forth a lower statute of limitations. So if it's to your benefit, we take the lower one. That's the way that Pennsylvania law works. All right, so the third thing that I want to talk about is what happens if the collector files their lawsuit on time. If they've met their burden of meeting the statute of limitations, if your default was only a year ago, when clients call me, one of the first things out of their mouths are, hey, should I settle this case now? And no, we have to look at these on a case-by-case basis. Just because they've met the statute of limitations doesn't mean that you're going to lose. My firm handles approximately 250 to 300 of these cases each year, and the statute of limitations comes into play on only about maybe 10 of them per year. So it's a very small fraction of the credit card cases that we handle that we see a statute of limitations defense. There are a number of other defenses available to you, especially if your account was sold to a junk debt buyer like Midland Credit Management or LVNV funding. There's a laundry list of defenses that we use. And again, the statute of limitations is a very small one, but it is powerful. So, let's get that straight. If they have violated your rights and filed a claim beyond the statute of limitations, that's illegal, and it's a violation of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. It gives you the right to file a lawsuit against them for their illegal activity. I'm Greg Artim, and I hope you've learned something today about credit card statute of limitations. We do offer a free 15-minute consultation via phone or via Zoom. Thanks so much, and have a great day.